China, I mean, we just heard that school is going to be canceled for tomorrow. That's Thursday. And because of that school cancellation, that means that teacher health care insurance is also going to be cut by Portland Public Schools for December. Now, that means that there's worry from those teachers that there could be severe repercussions, not only for them, but for their children as well. Wednesday marks the 9th day Portland Public Schools are closed.
Portland is a union town.
Teachers continue to picket for better working conditions, higher pay, and smaller class sizes. Now they're concerned about something else: health care.
I mean, I was expecting to not have to deal with that right now.
Portland Public plans to cut teacher health care for December if classes don't resume by Thursday. They say teachers will have worked less than half the days they're contracted to work in November. And instead, educators will have to apply for COBRA. That decision has created more tension.
You know, we are dependent on those benefits that it gives us, and it's a big stress.
Camila Arze teaches at McDaniel High. She has a newborn, a 2-year-old, and a 4-year-old who just had brain surgery.
So this is really immediate for us.
I'm feeling scared.
Julia Kirkpatrick has a baby too, and she takes insulin for type 1 diabetes.
So for me, this district's decision to try and use our access to healthcare as a bargaining tactic is actually life or death.
Now, Portland Public says the decision is not a bargaining chip and says they told teachers coverage could be lost back in late October. Fortunately for teachers, the Oregon Education Association, the statewide teachers union, will cover COBRA costs. Portland Public estimates it will cost more than $5 million for educators' December health care. Still, teachers worry. Some may lose insurance after switching back and forth from COBRA to their usual health care.
I'm just really stressed out about that right now.
Yeah, so many people stressed out, including the families of students there. Thomas, let's talk about potential relief now in the form of negotiations and eventually, we hope, a deal here. So the union says it offered a new proposal yesterday. They made kind of a big deal about it, saying it brings the two sides significantly closer on spending. Though this evening it appears the district is sort of saying not so fast, and they're disputing how much closer. What's going on here?
Yeah, well, the union is saying that their latest proposal, which comes down on class sizes, which is one of the biggest pressing points between the two, cuts and narrows that gap between the two offers by $120 million. Now, as you mentioned, David, Portland Public Schools pushing back and saying, well, actually, it's only cutting costs by $30 million. And of course, those two sides continue to bargain. And as we just found out, school is going to be canceled tomorrow. Nobody knows when this strike is going to end. Though we heard from parents recently last weekend that they're worried this may continue and not be resolved until after Thanksgiving break. And of course, with school canceled tomorrow, there's only one more day to reach a negotiation before that break. David, China.
Yeah, right. Those numbers make it sound like they are still not on the same page. Thank you, Thomas.